Good morning, dear students. I, Miss Jayashree, here with our subject EVS. Dear students, we have learned about different kinds of animal and their classification. Today, we will start with a beautiful classification of the animals. Dear students, yes, everyone knows about the butterflies, and this is the next classification of our animals. Dear students, as we know, butterflies have wings, but we don't call them birds. Yes, they are having wings, they are flying in the sky, but we are not calling them birds. They are insects. Which insects we are observing in our home, like the same way butterflies are insects. They are smaller than the birds. Birds can fly in the sky and they are little bigger than the butterflies. And butterflies can also fly in the sky, but they are very small. Besides, they have 6 legs. When we observe the birds, they are having 2 legs only. And when we are observing two butterflies, they are having 6 legs. How many legs? 6. Dear students, this small butterfly attractive and we likes to observe them. They are colorful. But animals which have 6 legs, they are insects. What we are calling to them? Insects. These butterflies are insects. They are having 6 legs. How many legs? 6. And so that butterflies are insects. Do you understand why we are calling to butterfly insects? Which animals are having 6 legs? Those animals are called insects only, and butterfly is the one example of insects. Mosquitoes, houseflies and cockroaches are the insects. They are the example of insects. I shown you in a picture. These are the insects. Already we seen about the butterflies, housefly and about the cockroaches. Butterflies are insects. Now only we learn. And about the cockroaches and the housefly. These troublesome animals which are living in our home, we don't want them. But they are living in a nature. And this is the one part of animal classification. It's called insects. It means this butterflies, cockroaches, houseflies, which animals are having 6 legs, these are the insects. Do you understand this topic about the insects? It is the last classification of the animals. Here is a big picture of a butterfly. I have shown you for your better understanding about insects. Butterfly is a insect. No one will classify butterfly into the birds. Just make sure butterfly is having 6 legs and it is a next classification, means it will be classified into the insects only. Okay? Means mosquitoes, houseflies and cockroaches are the insects. Do you understand? After the classification of the insects, we will see one amazing thing about bat. Yes, bat. It's not a bat which we are using for playing cricket. It's one animal or bird. We will decide after knowing some things about this bat. Dear students, bat is having 2 wings like birds. But this Bat does not have any feathers on its body like a bird's. Means they are having feathers and wings, but they are not birds because they are having scale on their body. And do you know one amazing thing about the bats? They are feeding their babies with the mother's milk. Means how other animals like a cow, goat, tiger, dog, they are feeding their babies with the mother's milk. Same way, bat is feeding their baby or their young ones with the help of mother's milk. They are not using any insects or grains like birds. It means they are the one classification of animals only. It means it will come into the group of cow, tiger, deer, mouse. It means they are the animals. They are not a bird. Students, these are very few animals which are familiar with us. But there are many more animals in the world. And there are a lot of differences in the colors, shapes and sizes of animals. There are differences in the ways they move and places they live in. These differences that we see among animals give rise to a lot of variety in animals. We have seen only few animals, but there are so many animals in the world and they are having different from the each other. In this lesson, we learn about water animals. In that, we see about only the fish. But, dear students, the number of animals that live in the sea is also very large. There is a great variety among them. Students, when we observe the fish only, there are different kinds of fish and their size also different and they are moving and all the things are also different. Now, when you are going to learn about these animals in deeply, you will get more nice and exciting information about the animals. Here our lesson number 2 is finished. Students, you have to use your brain power and then you have to solve this column. Here is a group of animal and which animal is classifying in that group that you have to solve. You have to solve it as a today's homework and tomorrow I will show you these answers.